I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT. Two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dolls that I grew beside. All the niggas around me, cry that they die. Gotta watch the time, cause
hey y'all, so today I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me / eye art tutorial. So let's just hop right into it. We're gonna be starting by priming the eyes with my Hourglass concealer. I'm gonna be using 3 different palettes to create this look: the Culture palette from Juvia's Place, the Gingerbread palette from Too Faced, and the Orangey palette from Anastasia. Starting with our transition shade, I'm going to be using the Cinnamon shade from the Too Faced palette. Then I'm going to be taking the Narland shade from the Culture palette and layering that up in the inner crease. Now I'm going to be taking the BK shade from the Orangey palette and just mapping out where I want the crease to start at. Then I'm buffing that out with the Midnight Snack shade from Too Faced. Going back in with the transition shade and buffing out the deeper shades. Then I'm going to be connecting the crease on the liner line with the BK shade. And then deepening up the crease with the BK shade and the Midnight Snack shade again. Then I'm going to be cutting out my crease with the same Hourglass concealer, making a negative space lid. I'm going to be taking the Vanilla Wafers and Plenty of Dough shade together and applying that on the inner corner of the lid. Then I'm taking the Jagawa shade. It's like this orange color in the Culture palette. Adding that on the center of the lid and making sure to layer that up quite a few times to make sure that's fully pigmented. And then just going back into that Bone Duo shade on the inner corner and make sure everything's blended. Then I'm creating a sideways triangle, I guess, on the outer part of the lid. And then just making sure I go back in with the orange shade to blend into the brown shade. Then I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay Disco Daydream glitter liner and just carving out the inner part of the crease. Then I'm going to be applying my waterproof liquid liner from Wet n Wild just on the lid to make sure everything just looks seamless. Then I'm going to be applying some mascara. I'm using the Clinique mascara and then applying falsies right on top of that. I tried to mix my Dior foundation and the darker LA Girl concealer because my foundation is too light right now. It's like my winter shade, but I just love this formula so much. But then it was like taking away from the coverage, so I just ended up going in with the Dior and just blending that out. Then I'm going to be taking the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in the shade Love and blending that out on my cheeks, taking the excess to the tip of my nose. Then I'll be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in a darker shade, using that as cream contour around the perimeter of my face, cheeks, and nose. And then using the Dior Backstage Concealer as cream bronzer, going right over top of that. I'm letting it sit for a little bit, dry down, and then I'm going to blend it out. I use a smaller brush to blend out my nose and my forehead because my edges are done. And I didn't want to get makeup on them and have to redo them because my edges is a messy process. I use a lot of edge gel because I got thick hair. And then I use a bigger fluffy brush that's dense to blend out my cheeks and my chin. Then I'll be using liquid highlighter. And this is from Zoeva. I love this one. I love the shade and just like the formula. It looks so good on the skin. Literally looks like butter. Then taking the Hourglass concealer, putting a little bit on the inner corner of my under eye and then around my mouth and then on the center of my forehead just to add some light back into the face. Blending out the concealer around my mouth and forehead with my foundation brush, and then under my eyes I blend it out with a beauty sponge. Taking my Fit Me Loose powder And so this was actually a life hack that I had to do one time when I forgot my beauty sponge when I was traveling. I think that applying your under eye powder with a, what is this called, a cotton round, is so flawless. Like, if you haven't tried it, try it, and I'm telling you, I'm putting you on right now. Like, I'm telling you. Now going into the Juvia's Place, the Blushed Rose palette. They don't have shade names, so it's a shade in the top left corner. I'm using that shade all over my cheeks. Then I'm going in with my Fit Me pressed powder, but in a darker shade because I use it as bronzer. I'm contouring my nose, and then I'm going to contour my cheeks and the perimeter of my face just to, you know, add some color back into it, because like I said, my foundation shade is my winter shade, so that's necessary. And then, you know, I just like the bronze look. Going back into the eyes, touching that up again, taking the orange shade, gonna be blending out the deep brown color that we applied around like the crease, adding some color back into the upper crease as well, making sure everything's just blend out, you know, carving out the crease again, making it deeper with that BK shade and the pencil brush, fixing up the liner a little bit. We just doing a little tweaking here and there because, you know, it's eye art, so it's not gonna be perfect when you first apply. Like, you gotta trust the process. It doesn't look good until the end. And I'm going in with a white liner for my waterline. I just feel like it makes the eyes look bigger and better. And then I'm going to be taking that dark brown shade in my outer waterline just to add a little bit color. Now applying my Fenty highlighter in Trophy Wife, and then adding a little bit mascara to tie the whole look together. And it's funny because literally when I first did my like outro clips, I forgot to add mascara on my lower lashes and my lip combo. Literally I was just fumbling, but I'm going to be using the, I believe it's the 718 shade from Makeup Forever as my lip liner. I'm going to be using the Fenty Glow lip gloss, and it's just so cute. I love this combo. This whole look is just giving to me, like it's just giving. Now finally remembering to do my bottom mascara with my Fenty mascara. I forgot the name of this one, but it's the second one that she came out with. It's not the first one. And I just had to zoom y'all in so y'all can see how good my skin looks like. Just look how glowy it is. I'm just so happy with how this look turned out. But yeah, that's going to conclude the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look. If you guys want to see more looks and get inspired by me, make sure you subscribe for more content. Comment what you want to see from me. I have a lot more content to post, different types of content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah. Heart still on traveling, baby. Two-turn, baby girl, you know me. I was pulling off, but they knew me. Sometimes I wish that